Hi everyone, I'm Mohammed Lal and you're watching Trendsetters Academy. So today in this lecture I will tell you about what really the Firebase is. So what really Firebase thing is working and how the thing is working there. So in last of this lecture, in last of this course, I will create an awesome application, something like chat application or something like video communication application there, and how the things are working there. It's something like WhatsApp or Skype, some sort of that application, and that's quite so awesome. In the last of this course, you learn a lot of things about Firebase. Okay, so let's see what really the Firebase thing is going on and how this thing is working there. Okay, so we'll start from here. The thing that what really Firebase is, I just opened its official website from where we get the knowledge about this Firebase. Okay, so here is what really the Firebase is. Firebase is basically used for many different things, but the basic thing here is we are using this for the storage of data, database as a server, and it plays like a server thing here. Okay, so we will see here that it builds an apps fast without managing infrastructure. So it works on no SQL structure. Okay, so there's no SQL structure is there. So how what really no SQL is there, I will let you know in my later lectures and how the things will work. Backend by Google, trusted by the top apps. Yeah, fine with this thing. It's the product of Google, and you can find out these things that it's work on iOS, Android, and with web systems, then Unity, and with C++. It's like okay, it supports each and every a lot of things there. Okay, so what really the things there are in while a comprehensive mobile development platform, that how it's using what really the things are there in this Firebase. Okay, so in Firebase, if you want to build an app, okay, so it have Firestore. Okay, it will store and sync the fire app data what really you want to do. Okay, so there's some machine learning mobile development. If you want to do something like image processing or something like that, you want to process and you want to store the data there, and it's something like that, and there is some machine learning kit. Okay, you have to import this kit and then you can develop the applications there. And there's some cloud functioning there. You if you want to run an application there, and if you want to communicate with someone else, then how the things are going on, this is the cloud functioning. Like you have, there must be some data and you want to connect with someone else, so you go through this cloud functionality. Okay, there's some it provides authentication of the users. Like if there is some one user and one user has some same email, try to type some email of another user, so it say okay, and you have already registered and your email is quite same with the other, so try to find out some other. It's like the authentication thing, it supports authentication. Yeah, it supports hosting. Okay, fine, it supports hosting. Wow, that's awesome thing. Like it supports when I saw it about 10 years ago, it didn't. It's a lot of things there. Okay, it supports hosting, it supports cloud storage. If you want to store the data, you can do that thing. It's real-time database. If you want to store data, yeah. If you want to work like a database, if you want to do the things to behave like a database, you can do these things here. Okay, fine with this thing. Okay, let's see. It's like if you want to build an app and if you want to improve the app quality, yeah, there is, you build the app and now you want to improve it. How you can improve it? You can put the crash list there. Okay, crash list, how crash lytics, how this thing is working. It just what it do, it just check your application and then fix the issues, and then tells you how really the thing must look like. Okay, so there's some performance monitoring that tells you how your system is performing, how your application is performing, how the backend things are working there. And there's some test lab there where you can test your device. Okay, and test lab where it might be checked by the Google and how your application is working. The whole thing is going here. Okay, So you created an application and then you improve the app, and now you want to grow your business. And if anybody want to grow the business, how these things are working here, there is some Google Analytics where you can see unlimited apps analytics. Okay, and there must be some applications there, or so whatever the things are providing there. We will see, little lectures there, and how these things are working. Okay, there is some prediction, and these are some new things there. I don't know about these things. We will figure out later there what really prediction is doing. It's might be like you are posting something, or you are just uploading something, or you are just creating some web and just flourish it in the whole world, and how it just predicts the algorithms, like it just predict the thing, whether it's fine, or whether it's go up, or whether it's go down, what's its future, and it's like that. Alpha beta testing is present there, and if you want to test your application, that there it might be alpha testing or it might be beta testing. It's up to you, and you can test here. And how these things are working, we'll see this cloud messaging. If you want to message with someone else, and if you want to use this cloud messaging, you can use its API, and that's all. This is the awesome thing. And there is some remote configuration. Here you can modify your app without deploying a new version. So that's awesome thing. We will figure out how these things are working, and we'll go in deep dive about this Firebase. And there are some dynamic links there. You can drive growth by using deep links with attribution. Okay, app indexing drive search traffic to your mobile app. So I hope you learned this. These are the basic things here, and there are some integrations. There is adverts there. If you want to search the word, there's adverts. And if you want to post some if you want to post some ad in your application, if you want to earn the thing from your ads, so you can use the ad mob. And there's some double click, and it's quite new things here. We will figure out the things later. And there's Play Store. Everybody know about the Play Store. There's Data Studio, BigQuery, and Slack. But really these things are, we will see about these things, how these things are working with the Firebase. And there is something other Google platform with Firebase, how these things are working. We will figure out in this course, and you will enjoy this thing, because this Firebase is so interesting. And this chapter, this course, this Firebase chapter, this Firebase thing is so interesting. Like, you can create games here, you can build an awesome applications here within couple of few hours, within couple of few time. You really don't need to go in deep of the old things, like you are getting some queries, some big queries there, and you want to do, oh my god, how I really do these things. So here it made the thing easy. So I think it's quite awesome, it's quite perfect. So I hope you like this lecture, and be with me. I will tell you how the things are going on. We will create an awesome applications there using this Firebase, and we will try to create some a little business there, and you will see how these things are working. AdMob, AdWord, and Dribble, and these other things, what really the other technologies are there. So we must know about these things, how Data Studio is working, how BigQuery, how Slack is working. So everything here in this course. Okay, so be with me, and I will tell you. And don't forget to subscribe. Again, I'm telling you, if you subscribe, only then I can go further. And if you don't subscribe, then how I know about this thing, that am I doing the right thing, or am I doing the wrong? So it's up to you. Thank you, have a nice day, and I hope you will find this lecture. Thank you, happy day, have a nice